Here's what's happening right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5.
Allegations against a Tri-Cities doctor raised critical questions about patient safety. The local organization helping survivors find their voice and seek justice.
Also ahead, the murder trial for a man accused of stabbing a Pasco school bus driver enters week 2. The 3 witnesses who took the stand for the state.
Plus, neighbors helping neighbors this Thanksgiving. We'll tell you all about the organization ensuring families gather around a full table.
And from the Yakima Valley to the Columbia Basin, we're seeing increasing clouds with changes in the weather forecast. Of all the details coming up, the news at 5 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Here we go, middle of the week now. Thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Wendy Redman. First at 5, imagine rushing to the hospital when suddenly a surprise visitor decides to make their grand entrance right on the side of a busy highway. That's exactly what happened in Pasco, where a baby was born in the most unexpected place. We're told it was just past 11 p.m. Tuesday when troopers were alerted to an urgent situation at Highway 395 and Sagemore Road. State Trooper Daniel Mosqueda shares that a husband and his pregnant wife were on their way to the hospital, but the baby just couldn't wait.
By the time our trooper showed up from the office, it was pretty much a done deal. I believe it was the father who ended up delivering the baby, and then the medic showed up, and it was a healthy baby. There was nothing out of the ordinary other than the fact that they didn't make it to the hospital.
My goodness. Well, everyone, we're told, is safe and sound. Trooper Mosqueda credits Franklin County Public Hospital District Number 1 and dispatchers at CCOM for their quick and compassionate assistance.
A car driving with no tires led the Benton County Sheriff's Department on a chase, resulting in a pit maneuver to stop the car from escaping. It happened near I-182 and Queensgate Drive around 9:30 Monday night when a deputy pulled over a car driving on its rims. The sheriff's office says that it confirmed with dispatch that 3 people in the vehicle were linked to thefts from earlier that evening. But when the deputy tried to take them into custody, they drove off, leading to the deputy to perform a pit maneuver to stop the vehicle. Authorities say that 3 people were then taken into custody by Kennewick police without any trouble. Time to talk about our first alert weather forecast.
Absolutely. Did you enjoy today?
Not bad at all.
Yeah, well, Stacy says changes are on the way, so
That's
send
right.
it over to Stacy to find out what those changes mean.
Well, let's stick to today. We started out, we had a little bit of sunshine. We've been seeing the clouds rolling in. Pretty quiet outside right now, as you can see. Legends Casino Sky Cam taking a look down at Howard Amon Park. 49 degrees. That humidity once again. Keep a close eye on that 80%. We saw dense fog around the area, and that's going to be the case. Let's take a look at our temperatures elsewhere around our region. Most of us are in the 40s already. 50 degrees in Yakima and 50 at Hanford. But tomorrow morning, expect more of that dense fog, especially in the foothills of the Blues. But it's going to be kind of widespread around the region. Let's take a look at our future cast for fog. Check it out. Walla Walla, Dayton, even Connell's going to see it. And then we had some big wrecks a couple of days ago up towards Ritzville due to dense fog, and that's going to be the case. But the good news is it should be out of the area by 10 o'clock in the morning. Planning your night out, 40s and 50s, and we're going to stay in the 40s, but those little fog icons are on there, so look for fog in some areas. So showers are on the way. We'll start seeing those popping up across the Cascades tonight and then into tomorrow. Patchy dense fog, breezy to gusty winds. Those will really pick up in the afternoon. And we're tracking some mountain snow. I'll tell you all about it coming up. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacy, thanks so much. Now to a case we've been following for you. The trial for a man accused of stabbing a Pasco school bus driver to death in 2021 enters its 2nd week, with 3 witnesses testifying this morning. 38-year-old Joshua Davis is on trial for the murder of 72-year-old Richard Lenhart, who was picking up students from Longfellow Elementary School. The state called forward a detective who worked on the case, a doctor who performed a competency evaluation on Davis, and a parent who recorded a video at the scene to testify.
Then I went back into my car.
Después volví hacia los autobús.
Then I turned and looked towards where the bus was.
Miré que todos los niños corrían.
I started seeing the children were all running.
The defense argues Davis was dealing with mental health issues at the time and has been diagnosed with schizophrenia. We'll, of course, keep you updated as the trial progresses.
New at 5, the state of Washington makes a historic investment in early childhood education. Governor Bob Ferguson announcing a new partnership today with the Balmer Group that will open thousands of new preschool spots for low-income families. The multi-billion-dollar commitment targets the state's early childhood education and assistance program and could expand access by 2,000 students next school year.
ECAP offers free preschool for low-income children ages 3 and 4. This is a wonderful program that the state has had in place for quite some time. Obviously, we're experiencing significant budget challenges.
The group, led by former Microsoft CEO Steve Ballmer and his wife Connie, commits to fund up to 10,000 additional preschool seats over the next 10 years. The program currently serves about 14,000 low-income children across the Evergreen State. Governor Ferguson says the next step requires legislation to create an account for the grant funds.
Democratic members of the House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform released 3 emails today by convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
They are from documents recently received from the Epstein estate in response to a subpoena.
ABC's Olivia Rubin reports.
Today, new questions as House Democrats release bombshell emails showing convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein privately discussing President Donald Trump, telling his longtime accomplice Ghislaine Maxwell that one redacted victim, quote, spent hours at my house with him. In the April 2011 email exchange, according to the documents released by Democrats on the Oversight Committee, Epstein writing, I want you to realize that that dog that hasn't barked is Trump. Victim spent hours at my house with him. He has never once been mentioned. Ghislaine responding, I have been thinking about that. Now, an unredacted copy of that email given to ABC News by Republicans on the committee show Epstein appeared to reference Virginia Giuffre, a longtime Epstein accuser who died by suicide earlier this year. In 2011, Giuffre was quoted in an article recalling her interactions with Trump, saying, quote, Donald Trump was also a good friend of Jeffrey's. He didn't partake in sex with any of us, but he flirted with me. He'd laugh and tell Jeffrey, you've got the life. Giuffre walking that back in a 2015 deposition, saying, Donald Trump never flirted with me.
Donald Trump could make this all go away tomorrow if he just released all the files.
President Trump has denied all wrongdoing and any knowledge of Epstein's crimes.
These emails prove absolutely nothing other than the fact that President Trump did nothing wrong.
That was ABC's Olivia Rubin reporting. The White House meeting today with Republican Lauren Boebert to press her to remove her support for the measure, trying to prevent House Democrats from releasing the full Epstein files.
The White House says the meeting with lawmakers is a sign of transparency.
Following this newscast, ABC World News Tonight with David Muir picks up on our coverage of the newly released Jeffrey Epstein emails and the House as they vote to possibly end the government shutdown, plus the concern about rising health care costs.
Well, coming up tonight on Apple Valley News Now Investigates, a legal firestorm surrounding a local doctor and a regional medical center is igniting new questions about how to keep patients safe. Recent headlines about dozens of accusations against a Tri-Cities area doctor have some people questioning trust and what they should do if they feel that trust has been broken. SARC, the Support, Advocacy, and Resource Center, helps survivors of sexual assault, child abuse, and human trafficking. One of the biggest concerns when it comes to that breach of trust is women not knowing who to turn to or if they will be believed.
A doctor and patient relationship is particularly concerning when someone does inappropriate conduct. What happens is a doctor is given the skills, the expertise, the education to act on behalf of a patient.
Coming up after World News with David Muir, we will tell you why situations like what happens in your doctor's office often go unreported, how this is affecting people here on the local level, and what action you can take right now the next time you make your doctor's appointment. Join us tonight for Behind the White Coat, only on Apple Valley News Now at 6. In the meantime, our news at 5 is just getting started. Up next, the Richland Bombers girls soccer team keeping their championship dreams alive for the second year running.
And Stacy's coming back with a look at your full First Alert weather forecast. Stay with us.
The clock is ticking down to turkey time, and you know we got the deals during the Black Friday Super Sale at Furniture Row. Shop today because the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend and watch the savings add up. And with the largest selection at the lowest prices, guaranteed. It's the perfect time to design a new living room, dining room, bedroom, or fall into a new mattress. Check out special purchases while they last. Plus 60 months, no interest. There's a lot to be thankful for during the Black Friday Super Sale. On now at Furniture Row.
For 25 years, you've made Triple Play more than just a place to play. You've turned it into a place where memories are made. We want to thank our amazing guests and community. From birthday parties to company outings and spontaneous weekend adventures, your memories are what make Triple Play special. Here's to 25 years of fun and many more to come. Thank you for being part of our story.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar, or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
Trouble with your dishwasher? Don't trust just anyone. Call your local appliance experts at Fred's Appliance. Enjoy big savings on all Bosch appliances, from laundry to refrigerators and more, all in stock and ready to go. Like this Bosch dishwasher. Save up to $300 today. At Fred's Appliance, we have in-stock, get-it-today inventory, so the only dishes you pull out of the dishwasher are clean and in one piece.
Life. It's a crazy thing when you think about it. It's either about making memories or remembering those moments that matter most. Broadmoor RV has been serving families and its community in the Pacific Northwest for over 20 years. From travel trailers to toy haulers, truck campers, motorhomes, and fifth wheels, we have what you need to start creating memories with the ones you love. So get out there and make those memories last a lifetime. Broadmoor RV. We make camping fun.
Early warnings, accurate forecasts.
Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather.
Welcome back to Apple Valley News Now live at 5. Turning to local sports, Richland High School's girls soccer team has claimed a spot in the state tournament.
Very exciting news. Apple Valley News Now's Jay Gable attended practice with the team as they prepare for state.
The road to the state tournament wasn't easy, but the Richland Bombers battled their way to a third-place game in the district playoffs against Ferris. With a state tournament bid on the line, the Bombers rose to the occasion, winning 3-0.
It feels like all of the work that we've put in the whole season just kind of like coming to fruition and getting rewarded for it, so it feels really good.
The win over Ferris makes it back-to-back state tournament appearances for Richland, and this time they're trying to make it out of the first round. The seniors on the team want to make sure that they leave a lasting impression.
I'm excited because obviously this is probably the last soccer I'm going to be playing that's competitive for me anyways, and so I just want to make it as far as I can and just have the ability to say that obviously we made it to state, but how far in state can we make it?
Head coach Justin Almquist received a text from a colleague congratulating him on his team making it to states. In that message, they define the team in one word:
resiliency. And so I think that this team is resilient. So we've had a few losses and some tough games, and at the same time we've had some heart-to-hearts in the locker room and learned to trust each other a little bit more, and then bringing that resiliency on the field.
Getting ready to take on Tahoma, there are some adjustments Richland is looking to make.
I feel like just trying to play it to our forwards and finding our forwards' feet, because it is turf and we
we play on a grass field most of the year, so that's a hard adjustment, but we could definitely do it if we just work as a team.
A win would be the furthest the Bombers have made it since 2021, when they made it to the state semifinals. In Richland, Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Jake, thank you. Richland's first round matchup is tonight as they travel on the road to face off against 2-seeded Tahoma.
In Kennewick, one local organization is making sure hundreds of families have a complete holiday meal.
Each year, Lutheran Community Services Northwest puts together Thanksgiving dinner baskets filled with all of the fixings for families receiving support through their mental and behavioral health programs. Along with dozens of volunteers, LCSNW expects to provide more than 200 complete holiday meals this year.
We want to make sure that not only do they get what they need for Thanksgiving, for the holiday, but also we know food insecurities are high right now, and so we want to make sure that they get extra so they have enough to last for the whole weekend.
Lutheran Community Services staff and volunteers will pack the baskets November 23rd and distribute them the next day.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
I'm not going to lie, that turkey dinner looked pretty yummy out there. All right, by Mart Sky Cam, Tanum Ridge, looking down into the Yakima Valley tonight. Looking clear, traffic moving along slowly. It is rush hour out there. 50 degrees and so far clear skies there. Humidity at 68%. Winds are light at 5 miles per hour. Here's what's going on though. Here comes that system as we promised, starting to swoop in from the south. We're seeing wet weather on the west side of the state, out on the Oregon coast, and we're seeing the cloud cover move in. Here's that flow upper level system with strong moisture increasing, bringing heavy rain and some mountain snow. Let's take a little bit of a closer look. Here's the majority of this storm, and this will be impacting our neck of the woods, as you can see, late tomorrow afternoon, evening. Once it moves on out of the area, things become a little unstable, but much clearer. And then we'll see those gusty winds also start to come in as that system moves up from the south. 20 to 40 mile an hour gusts for Thursday night, and Friday. So we're going to be on the windy side on those days. Here's your rain levels, 80% for your Thursday there in Yakima. Again, unsettled, but much lesser chances of rain going towards the weekend. 60% chance of rain. And once again, I say a little bit later in the day for Tri-Cities, if we see any at all, and then light chances throughout the weekend. How much total? Not a lot in the lower elevations, less than 1/10 of an inch. The mountains will get most of it, the Cascades, and even the Blues will get a little bit of the rain out of this next system. Let's time things out. There's some rain coming across the mountains tonight. We expect that. You see kind of unsettled moving through the area tomorrow, but then we're seeing a band of showers in the morning. So take a look at that. That's going to come through the region, hit or miss Tri-Cities. We're thinking around noon, and then we'll see another band coming through later in the afternoon. So lasting into Thursday night. And once most of that rain tapers off, we'll see, like I said, unsettled weather and then clearer and drier conditions. But we'll continue to see rain falling and some light snowflakes at the upper elevations of the passes. So modest snow for mountain passes, but do be prepared for any kind of driving conditions this weekend. Make sure you check those pass reports closely, as this can change. All right, tonight we're going to see temperatures on the mild side, but we're tracking the fog again here in the foothills of the Blues all the way up into Ellensburg. There's those rain showers. We're looking at 30s and 40s for your lows. Here's that 7-day planning forecast. There's your breezy winds in the 50s, moving up into the 60s, back to the 50s, and by the first part of next week, we're going to see temperatures down below average in the 40s. So enjoy these kind of warmer conditions. It's going to be wet in Yakima for tomorrow, and then again unsettled but drying out for the most part into the weekend. Ellensburg looking for some breezy to gusty winds and maybe even some patchy valley fog there. Here's what it looks like in Walla Walla, and we did have a dense fog advisory there this morning. Probably going to see another one tomorrow. The rain should help move some of the fog out of the area once that starts. Temperatures also cooling down to the 40s as we hit Tuesday and Wednesday. Here's Hermiston with once again some rain showers, breezy winds, temperatures in the 50s, and we'll head on down to the 40s there by the middle of next week. So there
My
you go.
goodness, yeah, lots of days where we have some potential rain coming.
That's
so
right.
I know my girls would be excited about that.
Right. So I saw your girls today, and I told them I'm going to do a special puddle forecast just for them.
All right, so all the kids out there who like to jump in the puddles, yours too?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow's your day, kids.
That'll be a special forecast for them.
That's right.
All right, still ahead. A veteran's broken flagpole gets new life thanks to local firefighters.
It matters every day and every night. It matters that we're not just in your community, but that we're part of it.
We'd be happy to help you.
Making sure everyone feels welcomed and rewarded.
Extra bucks on the way out, okay?
It matters that we're here for what the doctor prescribed.
Thanks so much, Eric.
And also, just what the doctor ordered.
Need some help?
Right by your side,
Hi, Alex.
right when you need us.
I'm gonna go grab that for you, okay?
Welcome to CVS. Join us.
Life happens. Lucky for you, ICCU has a new kind of checking account that comes with benefits that help you life better. Because being human is a full-time job.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next-level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
Don't leave it to chance. Trust Vance for your heating system check. Call before November 30th to schedule your appointment, and you'll pay only $96. We'll evaluate your equipment and explain issues that could affect your comfort. A Vance heating check this fall can ensure that your home stays warm and cozy all winter long. Don't wait. Call today or book online.
Hey, it's me. I think I'm just gonna wait. I'm tired of the drama of waiting for a deal.
In a world tired of waiting, one dealership decided now. All McCurley stores race to win the final year-end countdown by giving you incredible year-end savings. Your deal, your vehicle, no guessing. Leave the drama to the commercials. This holiday season, only at McCurley Subaru, let's find your way home.
That works.
Apple Valley News Now investigates patient complaints against a local doctor tonight at 6.
Hey, welcome back to the news at 5. Weeknights at 5, we bring you the Spotlight. And tonight, a broken flagpole bringing firefighters to a veterans home. Mike Alsop was drafted into service out of high school, along with his wife. They reached out for help repairing their broken flagpole. Well, Umatilla Fire District 1 in Northern Oregon says the flag holds profound meaning for the Alsops. Firefighters Colden Shop and Brody Pingree stepped in to make the needed repairs, restoring the flag to wave proudly once again. All right, if you have an idea for the Spotlight, you can submit it to us through any of our social media platforms. Of course, we're on X, TikTok, Nextdoor, Facebook, Instagram. You can also just email us, news@applevalleyNewsNow.com. Love the Spotlight.
Yeah, and I love seeing when the community comes together like that and does something special
And
for a family.
Perfect in, Veterans Week.
It is.
Veterans
Exactly.
Week. Have the week.
Yes, it should be.
All right, we have something special. Not one, but two. I wish I had more time, but I am going to show you the spectacular northern lights that our viewers spotted last night. That's all coming up.
Kraken, Jets. Coverage begins at 7 Thursday on Apple Valley News Now.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by never settling. But what's really made Ford F-Series #1 is you.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular are joining forces. The best network just got bigger, and we're combining it with the local service you know and trust.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. The best friend.
So happy together.
And the first timer. The neighborhood hero. And the out-of-towners. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
It's Chevy Red Tag. Now well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models. Plus, Costco Executive members can get a $12.50 members-only incentive.
This river wasn't dammed in a day, and GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward. Get 0% APR on Sierra 1500 models. We are professional grade.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Attention viewers. Good News Today, produced by Richland Lutheran Church, airing Sundays at 9 a.m., will be airing this Sunday at 10 a.m. Good News Today will resume its regularly scheduled time on Sunday, November 23rd at 9 a.m.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by never settling. But what's really made Ford F-Series #1 is you.
A local doctor and regional medical center in a legal fire store.
I don't view intimacy the same anymore.
And former patients who seek justice.
My life will never be the same.
What they say happened behind the white coat. Apple Valley News Now investigates tonight at 6.
Next ET, Dancing with the Stars turns 20. We're in the ballroom with all the past and present faves. Plus, George Clooney and Adam Sandler bring Jay Kelly to Hollywood.
It's not so bad.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
And welcome back. All right, last night was special. We had a G4, level G4 thermomagnetic storm going on from the solar system, which created the northern lights, and people saw them all over the country. But our viewers came out and saw them and took some spectacular photos. Come take a look at your screen, your reason to smile. We had a Facebook post up, Shelby Fitz of Walla Walla. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know how she did her camera and got that, but really nice job for that. Again, that was Northern Lights last night from Walla Walla, and they were visible to the naked eye to some, not to my naked eye. I don't know about you guys.
Not to my naked eye or my camera's eye. Right. I got nothing. I'm living through these pictures.
And then this was from Heather Doyle out in Richland, and yeah, look at that. So some great views of the Northern Lights. Those are weather photos, folks. So if you have any of those sitting on your camera, use that QR code right there on top of your screen. Take a picture of it, you know how, and send your photos in to us. Thanks to our friends at Lifetime Dental Care. All right, let's talk about the big weather stories. We have dense fog now. We had very dense fog this morning, especially towards Walla Walla and Dayton. We're seeing that same trend, but folks in Connell all the way to Ritzville are going to see some dense fog once again in the morning. That could be dangerous, so remember, that rain is starting to roll in the mountains tonight and then more widespread on Thursday. We're also going to see some strong gusty winds in our area for tomorrow and right on into Friday. So planning your day tomorrow, our little graph here showing raindrops all day, meaning we have a chance of them. It'll be hit or miss at different times throughout the day, but expect a little rain here and there. We're going to accumulate less than 1/10 of an inch. So maybe puddle weather. I'm working on the puddle forecast for the littles.
Yeah.
So,
Well, hopefully they get a little bit more. We'll see. All right, that'll do it for us. Thanks for joining us.
Hoping your news is good news. We're back at 6.
Have a great night.